All right, we'll keep going with part 2 here of the video. Once you find the x and y intercepts, which we did at the end of part 1, it's really easy to graph the equation. We don't have to make a table of values. We don't have to use slope to count boxes or anything like that. We just find the x and y intercepts, and then this is your process. Put the x-intercept on the y-axis. Put the y-intercept on the x-intercept on the x-axis. Put the y-intercept on the y-axis, and then connect the two dots with a straight line. So, if they give me this problem, first thing I have to do is find the intercepts. Remember, plug 0 in for y. 5 times 0 is 0, so that cancels. 2x equals 20. Divide by 2. X is equal to 10. That's my x-intercept. So I go over to my graph, and I say, where is x equal to 10? X is equal to 10 way over here on the right, so I put a dot there. Next, find the y-intercept. Plug 0 in for x. 2 times 0 is 0, so that part cancels. Y is being multiplied by 5, so I have to divide by 5. And I get y equals 4. That's my y-intercept. Where is y equal to 4? Up here. So I put a dot there. And now I just connect the two. Don't have to count any boxes. Don't need a table of values. All I need is two dots and a line that goes through them. Most people think that's the easiest way to graph any straight line, is to use the standard form way. Here's one for you to try. Same thing. There's two special cases of graphs, horizontal and vertical. We haven't talked about those yet. A vertical graph has an equation that looks like x equals 7. Now, notice there's no y in that equation. There's just an x. Anytime you see an equation that's just x, that means it's going to be a vertical graph. A horizontal graph only has a y in it, like y equals 3. There's no x there. That tells me it's going to be a horizontal graph. Here's how they work. If I'm going to graph x equals 4, where on my graph is x equal to 4? It's equal to 4 right here. Now I'm going to show you something that's wrong here real quick, okay, just so you know. You're not going to put a line going this direction through that dot, because the x-axis is already there. We don't need a line there. There's already one that was there. So I'm going to take that away. That tells me if I forget that an x equals is supposed to be a vertical graph, I know I'm not going to put a line on top of the x-axis. So I'm going to put one over here instead. Okay. For part B, where is y equal to -2? Down here. I'm not going to put a line up and down because the y-axis is already there. So I'm going to go side to side like that. Horizontal line, vertical lines. If there's only one variable, it's going to be either horizontal or vertical. Practice problems here. 3a, 3b, and 3c. All I want you to do is look at that equation, tell me if it's horizontal, vertical, or neither. Okay, you should be able to tell just by looking at those equations. For letters D and E, graph those just like the way we did on the last screen.